We went over to East Hanover, Morristown. We went to a lot of these places. The cost would have been absolutely prohibitive, really expensive. And then George and I at one point read an article in the Daily Record about Bob Copa here, Copez, who actually recorded the meetings for the Madison Council. I gave Bob a call, and through the work of both Mr. Giorgio and Mr. Baza, all right, we really got together. We took a look at what he had to offer, and it really did look good. It came out real nice. And right now we're looking, it's on YouTube. Next Saturday we're going to start putting these items on cable or YouTube, so that for folks who would like to look at these meetings or sit, if you have a particular issue or want to know what's going on in the leisure of your home. The one thing I like to note is that not everybody has a computer, right? Right, okay. So what I did is I got a copy of the DVD. I took it over to the library, spoke with Sue. We're actually going to keep one on file. This way, if you want that DVD, you can either go over there, sign out, take it home, or take that DVD and actually watch it in the library itself. So we're trying to offer as many ways as possible for folks to, see what's going on. And we did see the first meeting that came out, really came out good. The picture itself really came out really excellent. The voice was well picked up, only if you keep your mic like this. Our engineer happened to keep his mic. I couldn't hear him speak. But actually, everything came out really nice. So, folks who are interested, please feel free to join in and look at that or stop over to the library. This was an interesting year with the fire districts. I worked with both districts, and Cedar Knolls and Whippany. These are definitely a great bunch of people. They really do a lot of work. Tom Harrington, Julie Mahalko are the two fire commissioners, head of those two districts. All the firemen representative. I've tried to attend as many of those meetings as possible. They, keep in mind, they answered 1,500 calls this year. And, of that, they also had 410 calls, fire calls in Whippany, 365 fire calls in Cedar Knolls. Plus, the thing we have to note is there were almost 100 different days of drills that these folks attended. So there's a lot of time they spent. There's a lot of work involved. And as we all know, when that ambulance is required, we just want somebody there. When a fire call is required, we just want somebody there. So I'm very happy for the cooperation that I received from both districts, and it was interesting to be involved in their meetings to just see what actually took place, and I look forward to working with them again this year. The seniors obviously are extremely active. All right, I would like to thank the former president, Bob Steiger, for the years that he has helped and worked with the senior citizens, and our new president, Ken Oxley. We've attended their events, and I'll tell you, they're a lively bunch. They really have a good time, and the Christmas party was good. The parties they have during the course of the year, the events they go to. So it's an enjoyable group, and they really have their heart into what they do. As far as this coming year is concerned, we do have a lot on our plate. There's a lot involved with the different activities. The budgeting process, it goes without saying, is going to be one that's going to be extremely, extremely difficult this year. But as we have in the past, we've worked through it. I look forward to Whippany Village and the CVS being completed mid-part of this year. I look forward to seeing what we can do with the Lucent property. We all know that that's something that's been, of great concern, and believe me, people put a lot of time into it. And I also look forward to Eden Lane. We've been working on this Eden Lane project for many years. Hopefully, we can finally get this to resolve. Okay. And one thing I would like to folks to know that I will continue to support those initiatives that I would hope are best for Hanover Township after carefully evaluating and considering them. I will also continue to listen and learn from our residents. since they have the knowledge to shape the future of the township to its greatest potential. One thing I will assure each and every resident of Hanover Township, my decisions will be made without political posturing for any special interest group. We have to make it a point to treat everyone fair and equitable. And I would also like to thank Joe Giorgio and his entire staff. I mean, there isn't one time that I don't call up, and everybody is so willing to help out. You know, they really are a great, hard-working staff. And my wife, Phyllis, of 48 years that we just completed this December 30th, is saying. So with that,
Goodbye.
goodbye.
Oscar?
I will spare you from reading prepared remarks because you've been great coming out here this morning to participate in your local government. I wish you all a happy and healthy new year. I'll give you a few top-of-mind issues that come to mind. We have an awesome responsibility. We're moving into a new decade. Yeah, we got big challenges, but I think we've got a lot of good people who are representing you, and I look forward to working with them to help shape Hanover, maintain the character of Hanover, maintain it as a suburban community, but bring in the right form of ratables so that we can fund what we need in this community. And what we really need is we need to protect the infrastructure which we have. You can see what's happening to it. We really need to protect the school system which we have, the fine municipal services which we have. We need to pay attention to the needs of our youth, both passive and active recreation. These are priorities. It's a smart investment. You get big payback for that. We need to preserve culture in this community. We have a library. It's a jewel. It's been here for 100 years. We need to figure out how to keep that. So as we move forward, I look forward to working with planning, building, the engineering group, and serve as the liaison to the important groups who protect us from an environmental standpoint and the great work which is done by the Substance Awareness Group. I thank my family for coming here and supporting me today, and I wish you all the very best this year.
Thank you, Mr. Fermasco, and I thank all of you for your patience and your kindness as you endured this meeting. As department reports, I will say that they will be on file. I represent the police department. I'm the liaison to the library, the Landmark Commission, and the Office of Emergency Management. And I just want to acknowledge each of them. The Chief of Police is in the back, Steve Gallagher. Steve. Office of Emergency Management Director, Tom Quirk. Tom. Our Chair of the Landmark Commission, Bob O'Gelly. Bob. I believe I saw the Director of our library, Sue Das, but also I see our the Chair of the Library Commission, Mr. Dick Kitchell. They have done terrific work this year with the budget constraints that we had to initiate early on, and I recognize them for their commitment and their hard work. That being said, happy and healthy New Year to you all. I want to thank my wife, Kathleen, the love of my life, and my best friend. My sons, John, excuse me, and Ryan, my daughter-in-law, Mary Lou, and my grandchildren. Each of you have made this possible for me. My congratulations to Mr. Fermasco, and we welcome to the official family of the Township of Hanover.